I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams. Could just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other. A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
That free throw, no good.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Outside Maxey. Gets stolen by Heel. Out on his own on the break. Bridges misses. And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Robinson. Here's Williamson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
Johnson uses the glass on the layup.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Magic.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did. The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And the Magic call time here. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they're great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
And that one's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Gets stolen by Heel. Here's Bridges. Here's Bosch. And again, it's Orlando converting. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Orlando leading. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Bosch. For 3, Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Here's McGrady. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Bosch, no good.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounder.
Pass to Johnson. Richards inside. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the basket by Bridges.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
New Orleans calls timeout. And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 8. Outside Curry. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Russell. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 17-7 run. Launches it. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task. But the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Here's McGrady following the bucket by the Magic. Richards pulls it in. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
It's Johnson with a drive. Count it. Give him 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
With the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Right side Johnson. Picked it out of midair. A minute 22 left to play in the first. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's McCollum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And here are the Pelicans now. 11-point game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. McCollum with it. The kick out to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. Here's McCollum, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Now here's Russell. Driving in. Pass to Marjanovic. First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Favors.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 10.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage.
16.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Healed from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jackson with it. And it's Healed picking him up. Here's Russell going inside. And he buries his first look.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Stolen by Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Now here's Curry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Pass to Bosch. From behind the arc. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Positioning and timing pays off big for Keldon Johnson with some second chance points.
And the Magic making a change here. The free throw dropped for Johnson.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Here's Russell. Blocked! Outside heel. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to heel. They set the pick. Here's Bosch. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. Right side, Russell. Left side, Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Shot's good by McCollum.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Russell. Rebound by the Magic.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Pass to Bosch. McCollum on the wing. Here's Bosch. Defended by Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. And Bosch gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Russell, double team. The 3 from Curry. Tries again. Carey with the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
McCollum outside. Pass to Bosch. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
So clever with the rock. C.J. McCollum is always looking for someone he can set up.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Bosch. Healed from outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
And it's Russell on the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pass to Bosch. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Building off a solid first quarter. He's been lights out here in the second.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
There's McCollum with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Jackson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. if they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's Jackson. McCollum pulls it in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
We see you, C.J. McCollum, playing down low.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Hield fires from way outside. No good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bosch. Hield from outside. Nails it from 3. Hield's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
And so it's Orlando cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Hield on the wing. McCollum outside. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. McCollum's got 11.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's McGrady. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Pass to Markkanen. Out to McCollum. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Sliding down the lane, McCollum with the hard finish. And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's McGrady. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And Smithy McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Jams it in off the great move.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Fires high post. And that one hits the back iron.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution for your matchup.
Here's McGrady. The layup misses. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 16.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
This guy is one of the fiercest finishers I've ever seen.
How many times have we seen him slam it down right on top of a defender? Johnson inside. Give him 8 points now. It's stolen by Johnson. Tries a 10-footer. Richards' shot is off. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Johnson. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Magic Johnson. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
For New Orleans, Tracy McGrady. Shooting 1. Substitution for your Magic. Larry Nance Jr.
And here are the Pelicans now. Left side, Maxey. Can't get it to drop. Now McCollum. 16 points for him. Down low. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Williamson outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Man, good whistle there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The 3. McGrady's shot is off. Beasley outside. Pass to Johnson. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
Oh, the big finish right there. Wow.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
O'Neal on the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Rubio with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Great D that time from Williamson. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marjanovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Pelicans.
Good on the second one. 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Screen by O'Neal. Shot on the wing. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's Orlando building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes.
80.
They're efficient.
The Pelicans, 49.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's New Orleans now. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
At the line for the Pelicans, Vernon Carey.
And he's good on the second. Here's Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there. The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
And Grant, looking at the 18 lottery, they are the future of this league.
Yes, they are. I mean, obviously, we've seen Trae and Luka play at an MVP level. Other stars like DeAndre Ayton, Triple J, SGA, really just a special group.
Orlando calls timeout.
For your 407th lead.
That one misses. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Maxey. Here's McGrady. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Keldon Johnson. Here's Johnson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Robinson with a steal. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And they pick up 2.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you that.
That might be true.
A good look from Johnson. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Orlando. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. 20 points for him.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Here's Williamson. Here's Robinson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Outside Johnson. Take it away. Here's McGrady. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Keldon Johnson. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Pass to Bosch. Over Williamson. And Bosch gets it to go.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
McGrady, good.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Here's Richards. Robinson defending. Outside heel. Robinson with a steal. And it's Williamson penetrating. And Williamson throws it down.
Watch out now. When Zion is moving like this, get out of his way.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Bosch. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for
And he makes a first.
taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
It's Johnson with a drive. Kept alive. Here's Richards. And that one is stopped right through.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Outside Maxey. Pass to McGrady. Six on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Johnson. Healed on the wing. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.